Yes, you can. Oh, wait.
Huh?
You.
I'm not going to try.
Yeah, me either.
You cannot use a graphic calculator.
Can you use a regular calculator?
You can use a regular calculator, but you might not need it yet. Let me show
Can you
you.
use a regular graph calculator without using the graph?
I was going to show you some stuff. I don't expect you to start working on it right now. Like, you might want notes maybe? I don't know. How to do this is what I'm going to show you, and how to do it efficiently so that you're not sitting there all day plugging in points. Yeah. Or you're just finishing your notes. You already started them, right?
Yeah. What notes? The parabola.
Yeah. The last thing you wrote was that. Did you have that written down? It's very important.
Okay, so we're doing this paper?
We're going to in a minute, yeah.
And what are we doing right now? Taking notes?
Yeah.
No.
So when you were playing with your parabolas, anyone like, oh, this weekend just play that? I gotta beat the game. No, I did. I beat the game too.
Honestly, I
It's shifting parabolas. We can play it again when you guys get good at this and see. Because then when you get to the end, you can build your own, and it's like pretty crazy stuff. Anyway, what does that number do?
It's up and down.
Up and down. Inside the parentheses.
Left and
Left and right.
Right.
What's up there?
Oh, I didn't think
That.
Wide or thin?
Wide or skinny. What if it's negative?
Upside down.
Upside down. Do you understand kind of why that works? Do you care? Do you want to talk about it? Talk about your feelings?
Dude, if we talked about my feelings, I'd be crying.
Oh, people have cried in here before.
Okay, a little bit I do.
Usually, like once a month, someone's crying in here for various reasons.
Normally, I know that I cried.
You cry. Sometimes it's just me being mean. Okay, like I said, if you want to know, like,
Wait, can you go back?
I was gonna write that, and then I was like, it's up there.
Oh.
Do you want to know why we're like? Do you understand? I guess we'll just do graphically first. Do you understand why, like the simple ones? Like if I add 2 to the end, do you understand why it goes up 2? Can you explain that to me? Why does it go up 2?
Because the y-intercept.
Oh, wait.
The y-intercept goes up 2, but no matter what I plug in for x,
It goes up too.
going all the y back, I do the same math operation. I square it. And then that's how I get my answer for y here. This one I square it, and then I take my answer and I add 2. No matter which one I plug in, I square it and I add 2. So won't all of them, when you add 2 on the y, doesn't make it go up and down?
You already explained this.
I did?
Yeah.
Pros, then you're in the graph.
What did you guys do on Friday?
The left and right's crazy. I don't think I really explained that one.
Oh, no.
Don't explain it.
Okay, I won't. We'll just move on.
It's just, we only know it just moves.
I might have to, when we start doing it with tables only and no graphs, you might have to be explained to it. But
Okay, but we're not there.
yeah.
It's okay.
Today's just graphing, so easy. Here's what on the front, graphing them. All you have to do, on all of these. Remember what x to the third looks like?
It's a squiggly.
Yeah, that.
Horizontal or vertical?
Vertical.
Vertical. Whoops. Yeah, I could have that. How about square root of x? Or third root?
It's like
It's
it's an arrow.
Like that.
It's more
And
flat than that.
absolute value of x is
the
a
opposite.
It's a V.
Oh, shit. What's x to the fourth? Isn't it the...
x to the fourth would be a parabola again. We're actually
What
not even
about
doing those right now.
that one that you go, that looks like an S, but it's horizontal?
That
It's
would
the
be
third root.
third root of x.
Oh.
Side squiggly.
It has that top part and it has another one down there.
And then the hyperbola.
And 1 over x was like this.
How do you memorize these?
It's not, I know 1 over x because I know if I plug in 0, what happens?
Doesn't touch.
It doesn't.
There's nothing there, so there's an, remember what that line is called?
Oh, I have that.
The dotted,
Hyperbola? That's the graph itself.
Hyperbola?
That's a hyperbola. That's this. But the dotted line is the asymptote.
Can you repeat the question?
There was a question?
Yeah, you're like, what line, what's his line or something?
Huh?
I don't know.
Oh,
What's his line called? The asymptote. Did we say it? That was it.
they said it, you said no.
Oh, because then he said,
You said hyperbola.
but me and Ashton said asymptote.
too many people talking at the same time. That same thing, I know that when I plug in 0, hey, there's an asymptote there, because you cannot divide by 0. That one I remember because it's always positive, so, or I just remember like, oh, absolute values of v, or it's always positive, so it goes up. That one I remember that if x gets big, it takes really long for y to get big. Just remember that. That one, same as that one, except if you do this third root of a negative. Zach, can you do the third root of a negative? Okay.
Would it be
Whenever
What
we're a
about-
problem, we get to this, you don't want to do it.
Third root negative?
That one, I just remember, hey, it gets big really fast, and it gets negative really fast too. Because if I do a negative to the odd power, I get a negative number, don't I? Like a negative 2 to the third. What's that give you? Negative 8.
Yeah.
So it can go negative. If you do negative 2 squared, this one's always positive. So that's how I know it's a parabola. It's always positive. It goes up. Right? Just think of that.
Is that all of them, or is there more? Like, what about?
Oh, there's infinitely
What
many.
about 1x to the third?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Like
These are just some
eight?
basic general ones that we're going to start with and look at shifting them around now.
But do they like change?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Thinking.
If I put a negative in front, it flips them all upside down.
No,
Or
no,
it
no.
flips them over the x-axis, I
What
should
about
say.
1x to the third?
1 over x to the third?
Yeah.
That's just a different rational one. We will do more of those. We're going to do more of these later. A little bit more of these. These will go together. Well, that one goes with that one. But we're going to break off after we do all of them in general and do more specific into like one section. There's so much you could do on parabolas. We could spend the rest of the year probably on
I thought I just
that.
meant
And there's new stuff to learn. But right now, we're just shifting these ones around. Do you know the key point to use that makes it really easy to shift these if you wanted to graph it? Like if I said graph y equals, we'll do a parabola, make it easy, x plus 2 squared minus, that sounds like the first one, isn't it? Yeah. Minus 4. Where would I start? You know?
And plug in 0.
0?
Plug in 0 for x?
Yes.
Okay. 0 plus 2 is
2.
2.
4.
4 minus 4 is 0, so that'd be your y-intercept.
Okay, now 1.
Okay, come
I
on.
make a problem.
Why would you do that? Oh.
Yikes.
Oh. Nope.
Mikey,
Oh, she's here.
Mikey. I'm surprised that hasn't happened in 6th grade. One of those phone
She's like, hey, Cynthia for testing. I
That's what
was
we
like,
had
nope.
in guitar.
Oh,
I'm tired of
One
learning.
of those hasn't been.
I
I'm
know.
supposed to go.
Especially if you.
Like, what's the test for?
What point would you get next?
1, I said.
1?
1 plus 2 is.
Oh, you plug in 1? Okay, faster. Here's what you're going to do right now.
Or by 2's.
4, 8.
How does this affect the graph?
Left and right.
Left and right. Okay,
Right.
Right.
that's up and down, right? So we're going to just think about that.
Slow.
And we're going to take a key point. On a parabola, the vertex starts at 0, 0. Always, right? That was the first one. That would make it go left 2, down 4. Did you realize that the one in the middle with the x is backwards? If it says plus is to the left, if it says minus is to the right?
No.
I didn't
Did
know
not
that.
know that.
So if it's
Write
adding,
that
it's
down.
Oh, yes. I didn't know if you noticed that when you were playing that game.
No, I just plugged in the number.
I just started putting
Wait,
the numbers.
what?
Oh,
The
okay.
plus
So then when I
the
said,
left
did I
and
explain the left and right one? You're like, no, don't do it. Now, do you want to know why it goes to the left?
Kinda.
for this
So the
thing.
vertex on this, let's just tell you, it'd be left 2,
It's
down
gonna
4.
go right, wouldn't it?
Plus goes left.
Plus goes left, minus goes right.
So it's going to look like that.
How do you do that?
I'm so confused.
Ah, there we go.
Like,
So do you keep on going left?
What do you mean? What?
You want to check
how
So
do you
just
know
go
what point?
left.
That's the vertex.
Oh, okay.
When
so-
shifting, there's key points on all these graphs that you can get first just by looking at the format of the equation. By looking at how much it went left, how much it went right, how much it went up, and how much it went down.
I think
For a parabola, that's the vertex. For next to the third, it's this point right here. It's not called the vertex. Might as well label it. It's called the point of inflection. This is called a vertex.
No,
What do you think it's called on this one? What's that called? It's a vertex.
No.
A vertex is where like two. Yeah, I don't know the actual. I don't want to say an actual definition, but it's like that.
Middle point of view, kind of.
This one, your key point is right here. It's also a point of inflection. You don't have to write them all down. This one, where do you think your key point is that you should use when you?
That starting one?
That point, yeah. These are crazy.
Yeah, no.
It's in the
Yeah, they
middle?
look crazy.
It's the intersection of the asymptotes. Or you could just think of it as, that one's crazy. That one will have to do a lot of work, but in general it works. So, when you get something like this, that tells you your vertex of your parabola should go left 2, down 4, and it would be right here like that.
Wait.
Okay. If it was
I just got so confused.
Yeah, do it again.
Whoa.
Up to what?
left 2,
Left.
down 4, that's how I know where my vertex is.
So how do you get it to go back up?
Why left?
I know.
Because
Do you just
plus
line it
two
up?
things in parentheses.
What?
Minus.
How did it go back up?
Because it's a parabola, and I know it's a parabola,
Why shouldn't it go
and I know what the shape looks like.
Because plus goes.
This is just telling me the vertex.
And minus goes right.
So just go like 1, 2. Okay.
I'm
Well, I did the first one.
If it was the third power,
That'd be great.
the same exact thing is going to happen. The original graph, the x to the third, that looks just like this, that crosses at 0, 0, is going to get shifted left 2 and down 4. So it will look like that. I'm not doing x and y intercepts right now. I'm not doing perfect graphs. That in general is what it's going to look like. That middle point's going to be right there, and it's going to go up to the right and down to the left from that point.
What if it was,
So what if it's x minus, yeah,
what
minus.
if it was minus 2?
If it was same equation, but x minus 2 to the third minus 4, you would go right 2, down 4, and it would look something like that.
So that's how you do it.
So how do you
sometimes.
memorize whether it's right or left?
Okay, I get it.
Negative
leave
is
that
the
up there.
right and positive is the left.
We're good. Let's do
Negative
The inside is weird. It's opposite of what you would think.
is right.
The explanation is difficult.
Wait,
Is
how do you get that, like, how do you get the top one to go this way and the bottom one to go that way?
Yeah.
Is that
Don't
like-
say this way, no. I say right or left. or
up and down. How do you know where to go?
You're saying, how do you get the arrow on top
To go the other way.
to the left?
Oh, to go like that?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
You'd have to put a negative in front.
Okay.
That would flip it.
I was going to tell Weezy.
Or a negative on the inside also, but we're not even there yet.
Okay.
Right now, they're all just going to be pretty basic.
Okay.
The negative in front, though, yeah, it would flip it upside down.
Hey, whoa, there's a negative half. Right?
Okay, so
Whoa.
that's to get the first key point. You guys were correct in plugging in some stuff to get other key points. Like to get the y-intercept, plug in 0 for x. That works on all
I
of
would
them.
rather do the computer.
Yeah. Or, no.
Not voice. Okay, so I know I'm going to have to explain the other part one day, but right now it's fine. So if you had 2 times the square root
Because you did the
of x
Because you did the
plus 4 minus 1.
Actual difference is pure.
Or get 0 for x.
Here are the key points to graph it quickly. Do the starting point. That's just, you look inside, left 4, look outside, down 1. Then do x and y intercepts. This number shift. Did you realize that, like, in that equation, I didn't tell you this.
Oh.
It works the same no matter what, like, the family of function is. You could have a square root, that's still left and right, that's still up and down. You can have a third power, that's still left and right, that's still up and down. You can have, no, you can't take anyone, thanks for asking, have a good day. You need a computer, take one.
No, I was just wondering how to borrow
No, you just Hey.
Sayonara.
Okay.
They're gonna be confused when they get there.
What other ones do we have? Absolute value. Same thing, left and right, up and down. Making more sense?
No. I
I
did the first one.
So
Pretty much-
negative.
That's all I got.
Maybe we should do tables first.
Hopkins.
So pretty
It's
much
harder, it
either
takes
way
longer.
you do it, it's still like, you still have the same job.
Huh?
So either way you do it, they do the same.
Yes. Same thing here.
Okay.
That's left and right, that's up and down, that's steeper, not steeper, or upside down. Negative.
Is it always plus k? Can it be like minus k?
You write the equation as positive, that way.
So then how do we know?
Because if it's
Up or
minus, it's
down?
a completely different equation, isn't it?
Well, because if, there's like.
This is just a general format of the way it looks. Yeah, you can have a negative out here, and that just means it's going to go down k units.
Aha.
So negative equals down.
Yes, negative is down, positive is up. In here, negative is right, positive is left.
You can't see that, so.
Okay.
Thank you.
And it doesn't matter which type of equation it is, whether it's squared, whether it's to the third, whether it's a square root, whether it's
That's not- that was my question.
sine waves are a little different. That's why we're not doing that right now.
Sideways?
Sine, one of them like this,
Started.
the roller coaster one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, let's not do that.
We're gonna.
Oh, not right now.
What do you-
Right.
what's-
No,
Not right now.
Okay, so going to here.
That's gonna be
All you gotta do is
Left
go
four,
left 4, down 1.
down one.
Now you should know in your head, because this is positive, and because it's a square root, where is it gonna go from here? Is it
Plus.
gonna go to the right, to the left, up, down?
Down, left, 4.
Hold on. What's the square root graph look like?
Oh,
It's
It just goes like this, right?
It goes. It's gonna go positive.
All a 2 does is make it get bigger faster.
it goes,
Oh, yeah, it's a sprinkler.
the y-intercept is 3.
So now just get some points. Yeah, get y-intercept. Plug in 0 for x.
So we got
Be
0 is 4,
3.
2, 3. Boom, there's the x-intercept. Or y-intercept. If you wanted the x-intercept, what would you do?
like in 0.
Plug in 0 for y.
Do you know how to solve a square root equation?
What?
Magish.
Wouldn't it be 2 times the square root of x plus 2 minus 1?
What?
what's the square root
2
of
times the
2?
square root of x plus 2 minus 1. So just do square root.
No. The square root of x plus 4 is not x plus 2. Because if you do x plus 2 times x plus 2, you don't get x plus 4. You cannot do the square root of that. So you have to add 1. You do the opposite of what's there, right?
And when it's plus 1, it's up, right? And when it's minus 1, it's down.
And then bring out a 2.
It's to the second. Yeah.
We'll mix that in
Power
tomorrow.
to the second power.
We'll mix that in tomorrow.
Isn't it on here, though?
I'm just like, okay, yeah, well, this, because otherwise then I'm going to have to explain every single thing. No, it's not on here.
Wait, do we have
So all I want you to do, you're going to get something like that. Put the first key point on it, do the y-intercept, draw the general shape of what it looks like.
Alright.
You don't have to get it perfect.
So it doesn't have to be exact.
No,
So
I
does that
want
be like every single point?
key point, the starting key point, whether it's there.
The vertex?
Hey,
The vertex, I don't want to say vertex because that one is not called a vertex. But yeah, basically like where the freaking vertex is.
Yeah.
At that point, y-intercept, and then just kind of, and then sketch.
okay.
So like another one, you want another number? Just all you do, pick a number.
32.
32.
32, holy smokes. Right. It's going to be off the page. We'll go x minus 1 squared minus 1. Let's go plus 1. That's crazy. Key point. Where's your vertex?
To the right
It's
one, down,
to
up
the-
one.
Right one, up one.
I'm sorry. I wasn't done.
Here, what happened?
I'm sorry. I got
I
got excited.
He farted. He like sharted it
I'm gonna have to
himself.
go to the
I
replay.
got excited.
Boy, go
-6.
Down that vertex. All right. Y-intercept. What would it be?
0 minus 1 is negative 1.
0 minus 1 is negative 1.
So 1 plus
1 times
32. 33. 33.
33. Holy smokes. From right there to 33, because you picked such a big number to put in front, it's very skinny.
32 is my favorite number.
Question.
Yes.
What happens if there's only an inside number but not outside?
If there's only an inside number, oh no. So
The second.
like that.
Yeah.
Third root of x minus 4. You would just go right 4. Is that right? You don't go up or down. It's right on the x-axis. And think about it. If you plugged in 4 for x, 4 minus 4 would be 0. Y equals 0. Hey, it works. That's where that point should be, right? So that would just be just to the right. You don't go up or down. Get the y-intercept. Third root of negative 4 is negative 1.9. And we're just going to kind of fudge the rest. Okay? On the back, where you have to write the equation, there's 2 you can skip right now. You can skip that one right now.
This third.
Skip D.
That's it. I thought there was more.
Which ones are we skipping?
Wait,
Just B.
Let's get on our group.
And I will tell you on the back, A, the number in front, you can assume for this, for right now, is always 1, because you don't know how to find it yet. So on this, all you need to do is find the key point and write the equation. So like,
this looks wrong.
Just do B.
do B. Okay, so B, it's a parabola, so you know it's going to be x squared.
Yeah.
Where's the vertex?
The middle.
That 0.
0, negative
Negative 5.
5.
Yeah.
So for your equation, would you have anything in the parentheses with the x?
No, you just put plus 0.
It's
Nope.
just
X
X
squared.
squared.
Don't put plus 0, that's weird. You can, but simplify it. And then you go down 5, so on the outside it would be minus 5. That's all you need to do.
That's easy.
There'll all be a 1 in front. Don't worry about that. Will get more like
The
one
absolute value?
step harder. No, it's just a 1 in front.
Good.
Because if you do a 2, it gets skinnier. You have to do
But
1 more.
isn't x and 1x completely different numbers?
Same thing. Just multiply by 1.
Ah.
Any questions, or can you handle it now?
Switch
No,
it
we
up.
can handle it.
It's very confusing, I know.
We're going in our groups, right?
Not bad, but it should be symmetrical.
That's why.
Plug in another number if you need to.
No, I tried that. Because if it's plus 4 over here and then
If you're sitting at home and you're like, oh wait, I can't do my
this is
homework.
like all the way up
Hold on,
here.
hold on. I'm talking to the viewers at home. There's the things you can graph. You can graph on your own paper. Pause that, write those down. Boom. Pause that, write those down. Boom. Graph those. And on the back, there, just write the equation of those. Pause it. And pause it.